here talking to Dominique Fricot today, exclusively for Vanscene.ca.
What would you say your musical influences are?
Musically, there's a lot of artists that I've liked over the years, but I think that's just such a broad question, isn't it? You guys love that question.
Yeah, we do.
We want to know where you're getting.
We want to know where I'm pulling all this from.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's like I'm a cook, and you want to know what I put in my
Exactly.
my
We want to
meals.
know the ingredients.
The ingredients, how long I fried stuff for.
Exactly. What do
long
you
I left it in
marinate
the
your
oven.
fried chicken with?
Describe the flavor.
I mean, yeah, there's like so many over the years. I mean, when I picked up the guitar, it's like the early '90s, and it was a lot of grunge and punk music, like Nirvana and that kind of stuff. But over the years, it's changed, and I just got out of the car and we were listening to Bon Iver, or listening to the Peak 102.7, name drop, and
Local shout out.
yeah,
The Peak.
yeah. I mean,
Where you at?
I like a lot of artists like Tori Amos.
Tori Amos. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were saying earlier your sister's requesting you do a Phil Collins cover. How did
Right.
that make you feel?
I love Phil Collins. That's like one of the first tapes we had in my car when I was a kid.
The
Okay.
cassettes.
Cassette
Jamming
tape.
to the
Yeah.
cassettes,
We're
yeah?
talking like late '80s, early '90s, and it was. But seriously, is that the album? I love Phil Collins. I think he's like the man.
I think you should do a little sound sample for us for your favorite Phil Collins moment.
So you want me to sing you a Phil Collins song?
Why
No, just like a 10-second favorite clip.
So you want me to sing you 10 seconds of my favorite Phil
Yeah.
Collins song?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't. You guys
It's
cut
not-
right
it's
to
not
it,
gonna
eh?
happen.
It's not gonna happen.
You just like jump right to the point.
Yeah.
Take me for drinks first, ladies.
Okay,
Sorry.
we'll take you for drinks, and then we'll milk the Phil Collins.
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a deal.
Okay, so what would you, like in Vancouver, what has kind of been your favorite performing experience thus far? Obviously, you have your big stuff coming
There's
up.
a
but-
few, like live. You mean?
Yeah.
Well, I've had a few. What was good? The first one that comes to mind is my CD release party at St. James Hall last year. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that because it's really quiet and such a lovely reverberant hall. I think I had one recently though. Oh, I mean, did you say Vancouver exclusively? Is that what you just
Doesn't
said?
have to. I mean, Vancouver would be nice, but if there's.
I mean, I played Squamish Festival this year was really, really awesome. That's not Vancouver, but it kind of felt like it was Vancouver still. And that was really fun because it was like sunny like this, just a bit hotter.
Do you typically work performing in smaller venues, more intimate stuff, or do you like the big crowds?
No, I do. I like both. Like they're both pretty exciting, but I think I do like. I like audiences that are kind of sitting and relaxed. I wouldn't mind them being bigger. I like big audiences, but I mean, I like people to be seated and be able to listen or have in the atmosphere of like a listening environment. Just because that's the kind of music I think I play, and I don't really play dancey party music. So why don't you sit down and think to yourself, reflect on your lives.
So what would be your favorite, if you have to choose your favorite venue to play in Vancouver? If doesn't matter if you you haven't played it yet, or if you've played it there.
Well, if I haven't played there, how could it be my favorite?
If you would
Is it something you're
choose,
kind of
wanted
aspiring to,
to play?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I'd like to play the Orpheum or the Vogue.
Go for the Stellar.
Yeah, I'd love to play those. I just went to play last night in New Westminster, of all places, and the Columbia Theater. I was like, this is an awesome room. It's a really cool room. I have to play there. I'm gonna try and book that spot. New West is the new spot.
What can we expect? I know your EP. It was released back in 2012. So what can we expect for the future? What do you?
I just recorded a record with Warren Livesey, my producer, and I'll be putting that out in the new year.
Mm-hmm.
Probably some videos with that, and talking about doing something with maybe Music Heals again.
Okay.
Some kind of collaborative thing on music and healing. It's kind of like in the incubation stage. So
how would you describe that experience working with that whole organization? We saw a couple of videos online and we thought it was really cool, but what would you kind of describe your experience as?
it was really awesome just to do something different with music. Like there's so much just playing shows and promoting yourself. It was nice to be able to promote something for a good cause and connect with people on that level and have so many people come forth and be like, this is great. Here's my iPod. And, it was really it's just nice. It's just nice working with people who are positive and trying to do something to change the world, I guess.
And the material on the EP is a bit darker in tone, but love loss. Does that come from a personal place, like experience-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything does.
Yeah, all my songs are very much based around my life and my experiences. There's like, I guess there's sometimes, like Strange Lady, for instance, isn't really about my life. It's about a lady that I know and had met, but it was kind of my interpretation of her experience. But for the most part, it is very much based on my personal experiences, the relationships that I've had and lost.
What's one thing that people don't know about you and they'd be surprised to find out? A little secret. A little nugget of information.
Nuggets.
Something that would be originally on the DL.
Again, you just fucking don't even take me for drinks for this stuff, eh? Take your top off for us.
Doesn't have to be too huge.
It was July, maybe.
Nothing incriminating.
Yeah. Oh, damn it! I was going to tell you.
You can say if it's incriminating. We would love to hear that.
Yeah.
We love juicy stuff.
That's a good question.
Straight for the jugular.
Straight from the gut. Then I wanted to talk about breaking laws.
We've all broken laws.
You see, the reason it's taking this long is because he's got so many.
There's so many. There's so many you can't pin.
No, that's or I have like
and pick one.
Or I have like one that I want. I'm like, I probably shouldn't talk about that. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's that. And now I'm making it such a big deal that when I finally tell you,
Yeah.
I mean,
that was nothing. Yeah. So what? We all have.
You could just talk in code.
In
That
code.
way, nobody really knows what you're talking about. The story's greiter because we're all just kind of
And nobody really gets it, and nobody understands. And,
No one can
but
decipher
everybody's
the code.
super interested. Quinoa stew at dawn. No. Something that nobody really knows is that. I mean, I used to. Now I have to come up with something good. Right?
It's gotta be good.
It's got to be good.
It's gotta be good.
Oh, you better edit this well. I'm just humming and hawing over here. You're like, you talk to me. Supposed to go unseen. That's a good thing.
Are you trying to dodge bullet here? I feel like he is.
No, I'm just trying to come up with a good story. You know?
I mean, I was prepared to just know what your favorite cereal was.
I guess one thing that a lot of people don't know about me is that, like, my heritage.
Okay.
Talk about my heritage.
We love to know that.
Do tell.
My mother.
You got two African sisters here, so.
Oh, are you African as well?
No one would think, right? Because she's not of color. They wouldn't know.
I know, we're so. we just stereotype so quickly.
So, yeah.
I am not African, so close.
We
My
still accept you.
My father is from Mauritius.
Okay.
That's a little African.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So my father was Mauritian,
Okay.
and he moved over here in the 60s, and he met my mother, who was Swiss.
Okay.
They met in Whitehorse, and they had 3 children, and I was the 3rd. And we are all, our mixed ethnicity is Swisserlicious.
Swisherlicious.
Yes, one more time.
Swisher.
Swisser.
Swisserlicious. There we go. That's a tongue twister.
It's a tongue twister. Yeah.
I feel like that's your next CD title.
My body's Swisserlicious, baby.
Can't handle this. Ooh, you can't handle this. And then do the Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oh.